loose, man. You can dance in this county, can't you? Round it out, man. Don't be afraid. We're gonna do the Maniac together. Okay? You should come up here and check this out. Some of your handiwork. Doesn't sound good. Turn it up. Turn the roundness of the guitar up. The low end. Don't stop, baby. Don't stop, baby. Don't stop, baby. Don't stop, baby. Maybe it's a battery. Don't stop, baby. Everybody sing it with me. Come on. Don't stop, baby. Like dancer. Don't stop, baby. Let him hang, Marcus. Grab the wheel. Don't stop, baby. Let go of the wheel. Come on. Don't stop, baby. Baby, I don't stop it. Don't stop, baby. Broken hearted. Don't stop, baby. I give enough you love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. All right. So I think that's our show. Because our guitars went out, and I gave up the trumpet in high school. I just can't do it. Right. So you know what, guys? All three of you over there working with your man. You guys color coordinated tonight too. You got 2 pink shirts and 1 blue shirt. I like it. One of you guys should come over here and check this out. Yeah. But that's okay. We'll do a question and answer or something. No. What else do I have to do?
Okay, let's go. Anybody who wants to go on stage and fix this?
Yeah, I'd love it if you came up
That'd be
here.
so cool. I'm really a really bad a cappella singer, so we don't want to go through that, right?
Marcus, I didn't know you spoke, actually. I'm incredibly, Marcus is, this is Marcus' like 20th gig, and man, you're getting all confident. Man, your balls are growing really big tonight. I'm just flabbergasted. Marcus, you're giving me a small break with that little joke you just pulled. That was good.
I'm excited.
So it's awesome to have a cameraman, but guys, you sound guys, you should come over and check this out. Is he doing it right now? Okay. So anyway, this kind of thing happens to me all the time. Singer, jinxed, cursed. There it is. I did not break the band up. I'm just letting you know that. Well, look. I got the band back together, okay? Praise me for that. No, in 2009, I saw Billy. I saw all the guys actually. I was playing a gig with Pat Torpey. Here's the thing, you guys. So Pat actually is so incestual. There's a guy named Richie Kotzen who used to play with us too. All right, Denzel Washington, Donald Trump. We're kind of mixed. I don't know. Does it help you if I can't stand the mother? Anyway, what was I going to say? Richie Kotzen. Anyway, Richie Kotzen's playing, and Pat Torpey's playing drums with him, and I'm opening to him in Naples. And we are like, hey man, just like we got to be on a mission from God. I think we got to get the band back together. So I called Billy. Yeah. You read this already? Don't spoil the ending. So I called Billy up and I basically said, and I talked about this in magazines, but I basically said, hey, does your company Yamaha make a bass guitar for a little kid? Because my son wanted to learn how to play the bass. And my son was about that big at the time, here, if you can't see in the back, this big, like Yoda. And he wanted to learn how to play bass guitar, and I was thinking, who's a great bass player who I So, and back then, this is a long time ago, so the telephones were like this. I don't know, maybe not, 2009? I don't know. So anyway, I called him up and I said, hey, does that work? And he goes, well, we don't make a bass guitar like that, and especially my son's left-handed. So we he found a guitar, a bass guitar, in a Japanese pawn shop, and it was sent to our house around Christmas time for. You guys should get a microphone. So it was sent to our house, you know, and it was awesome because that was like an olive branch, and that got the band together, you know, Billy, and then. Ironically, this is so weird. I'm sorry I'm like yapping away here, but I'm trying to buy some time to get the story of my life working. Anyway, so Paul Gilbert just happened to be, this is like a sitcom, he's just happened to be playing at the House of Blues. Opening is Richie Kotzen and Pat Torpey, right? So I was at home back in San Francisco, you know, watching All My Children, you know, something like that. And Billy went to the House of Blues, and the guys, you know, Paul Gilbert was doing his thing, and Richie was doing his thing, and actually all of them got together and played 30 Days in the Hole, Mr. Big cover song, and the crowd erupted, and that was it, man. Mr. Big got back together, so indirectly, I got him back together. So don't blame me anymore. Stop talking about me. Talk to me. To me, you know, I do stand right in the middle between Billy and Paul, so I can barely hear you right now. Right now, you sound like this. Don't be afraid to say it twice. Go ahead. Shh. Oh, you again. You guys can't see this, man, but the real Mr. Big Mouth is here. Anyway, God, I wish we could do. I wish I could do something like a game show or something. Okay, look, you know, you've had your 15 minutes of fame, and you know, but you know, can you do me a favor? Could you go in the mall and give me a nice shirt, you know, and maybe like, you know, some buttons, some like taffeta, buttercream scarf, some alligator shoes, you know. Sack of $100 bills, a couple dancing girls, a tub of marzipan, French lessons, a ring, a scuba mask, grandma's panties, a small country to conquer, you know, a nice alligator handbag, man purse, human man purse, you know, anything that's going to take you a really long time to get back. So, again, should we just, oh man, you guys got things to do, man. This is Sunday night, it's party night, right? So, what's our ETA here? Anybody? Okay, yeah, no, that's okay. I don't want to put any spotlight on you or anything. Yeah, you guys are doing good. Plus, you are color coordinated. Awesome. All right, so we're still having a little problem with our guitars. I don't know why, they just kind of bit the dust. Maybe it's like, maybe, you know, India is a different electrical current or something. I don't think so. So, bear with me, guys, for a minute. I know it's really... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. We have a news report. Good
afternoon, Chennai, and welcome to the hot streets and the heart of the city. Today, we're doing a live segment called What's on Your Mind? Hello, sir. What's on your mind?
Well, what's on my mind? Why don't you give me the scoop and tell the rest of the folks here what the hell is going on?
I think...
No. They don't want any more acting. They want to know now. Okay, you know, hurry up. These guys paid, you know, there's tens of people here. So
my name?
Oh my God, dude, are you eating that monkey meat and drinking that coconut juice again? Come on. We actually spent a lot of time up in Nagaland, and we were driving around anybody from, you know, up northeast. We went to Gangtok and Darjeeling and Dimapur and Itanagar. I have cousins. So, and now I do. But we went up in the mountains and stuff like that, and it took us, you know, 13 hours up those kind of treacherous roads, and I don't mean a busy street in Mumbai. I swear to God, like treacherous roads up the mountains, and it felt like, for me, you know, it felt like I was on an elephant, you know, and like had a pith helmet. I was like shaking it out, but it was all worth it because there was like, you know, hundreds of people up there waiting for, you know, good old Eric Martin. Still probably hoping that Paul Gilbert was first in line. or Billy Sheehan or Pat Torpey. But you got me, okay? You can settle. He talked for 2 hours and he sang 4 songs. Okay. Hey man, it's a first. This is a first for me being here. This is a first me doing a monologue more than 15 minutes. Because at Mr. Big, they don't let me talk, you know? And maybe there's a reason for that. I have a clever little idea. Chords. Why don't we change the chords? Marcus, why don't we change these chords out? Watch it work. Yeah. Do you guys got a couple chords we can change this thing? Uh-oh. I think there's a spiritual energy working. I heard something. And play. Hey, you won't be able to hear it anyway, but like, you know, Luis will. I don't think it's working, guys. I know, look at me like I'm like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it this time, Billy. I mean, audience. Yeah, something happened. It's that damn Kumbaya. As soon as I did Kumbaya, something happened. I'm sorry. I apologize. To take his time because, you know, Marcus is used to playing 5 sets a night at the hotel. I've been getting down on this guy for a while. He's going to kill me at the end of the tour. Oh my God. Talk to me. Anybody have a remedy for this? Kumbaya? How about, you know, we'll do a row your boat. We'll just keep it going around forever. And then if we do it long enough, we can get in the Guinness Book of World Records or something. Okay, this is the part where I didn't go to school for, the technical difficulty part. So, boys and girls, I don't know if I don't know what's going on here. And you 3 guys, or 4 guys over there, is there any way that you guys can maybe figure something out? I mean, you guys are probably the bosses, you know. Can you one of you guys come up here and maybe figure something out? Maybe is there a new chord or... Anyway, I've done enough. I'm just gonna go and stage dive. Ready? Will you catch me? Not at this point. You're like, Eric, we're just not gonna catch you this time because you've done a bad thing.
Guys, let's set up a mic for the guitar here.
For you, not me. Did you guys try looking at the DI box and clicking around a little bit? Maybe the DI box boys, you know, clicking around a little bit. The other day when I was in Dimapur, some old, you know, there's about 1,500 guys backstage, and one old guy came up, got off his horse. I mean, I'm embellishing, but anyway, he came over and he just kind of went like this, moved the cord back, and it worked. Okay, no, apparently not. Nobody listens. Story of my life. This is like a band meeting. In a band meeting, in Mr. Big Band meeting, I have to raise my hand. I have a song. I've written a song. It's kind of like To Be With You, kinda. What are you gonna do? You gonna hold the microphone? Yeah, and is that what your game plan that you came up with? Awesome, thank you. Wow, we're grasping for straws now, aren't we? Why don't we just hand out birthday cake? That'd be great. Do anything you want to. All right. Sorry, I'm getting angry. shall we have it?
All right. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, look at
let me
you,
speed up.
a professional. Now we're getting started. Now, okay. Go.
All right. So the plan for this evening was supposed to be that after we did the concert, we were going to have a little sit down. We were going to do an interactive session with Eric. And well, it looks like he already started without me, and I was supposed to be asking the question. So what we're going to do while we're trying to figure out a sort of solution for this is we're going to actually jump in, do the interactive session, and then we'll get back to the music. So
You're really good at bullshit. Just get right to it. You are so good at it, too. I love radio guys, man. They're long and winded. Come on, man, cut to the chase. Just get right into that stuff. Come on.
So the first thing that would probably make a whole bunch of sense is if everyone just jump back into your seats, and that way we can kind of get the cameras to do what it is that they do, while I do, as Eric put it, all of the bullshit. So
Don't cuss. Not cool. I learned that in Dubai. Sitting in a jail cell. You can't do that. Just can't do it. No, I'm sorry. Class is dismissed. Okay.
all right.
So you little hottie, and your 5 security guards, skip to my little. All right. She fly. All right.
All right. So first up, we're actually going to open up the audience for questions. So let's start with the hottie. Actually, let's start with the hottie. Do you have a question for Eric? You can.
I have a question for Eric. Yeah, so you have a question for me? Or are you just looking for a seat? It's like musical chairs. So they all took it, huh? I know.
I don't have a question for you. I have a question for Eric. His name is Eric,
No. Shh. Come on, guys. Don't ruin the surprise that I have in store for him. That's Marcus. Yeah, and I'm Eric.
Spare guitar with me.
Yeah, but a couple suitcases, I mean... No, we should have, yeah. We should have done it.
For a string you ran down.
Right. Heads will roll. Yeah, we should have got another... No, I got this one, yeah. Yeah, we should have had another guitar, a little organization. Oh, that's awfully... Thank you. So, yeah, we should have had like something going like that for another guitar. Yeah, and so I apologize for that. Is there anything I can do? What do we have for this this young man? Do we have like a dinner for 2 at okay, dinner for 2 at Ali Akbar Khan's? You did. You had a group.
Standby arrangement, always in the public performance.
Yeah, it's one of those things where we're on the road and we, let me just give you a little something. Over the course of the last week and a half, we've had opening acts with acoustic guitars, and then we've been using those acoustic guitars. But Sylvia came and she, It's okay. It's only about $3,500. You guys don't worry about it. So it's good talking to you because, again, I apologize, but you should sit down before you. Yeah. All right. Any more great questions like, why did you fuck up, Eric? How you doing, folks? How you doing? You're waiting for To Be With You, aren't you? You want me to play To Be With You so you can go home and pay the babysitter. I totally get it. I feel you. All right. Boys and girls of all ages, is it almost ready, Marcus? Oh, Marcus, what are we going to do? And the Phoenix is flying. The Phoenix is crying up there, Marcus. All right. Well, boys and girls, I don't know what we could do. I mean, this is not really my picnic. I'm just a guest here. First time in Chennai, I'm going to remember this gig. What's happening? You don't want to talk to me?
Eric, we actually... it's working.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
We actually have a question from someone in the back. Yes, you, sir.
This is like a telethon now. It's like the Jerry Lewis telethon. How much money have we raised for Marcus to get back to Sweden? All right.
Okay, who are your influences?
My influences, I grew up listening to a band called Free and Humble Pie, and oh, you're too young. You guys are like, if I said One Direction, you'd go, woo! One Direction's awesome! If they had some crunch guitars, you wouldn't even know the difference, man. They got great songs. Anyway, I like the British Invasion from the 60s and 70s. Yeah, I listen. Is it completely working? No. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for your information, Marcus. Oh God, I have to drive for 13 hours a day with this guy. Anyway, yeah, the British Invasion, and I grew up listening to soul music. I used to have this album. It was called The Motown Story, and I changed. It was like when I was about 12, and I crossed out the. I made the Motown the Martin Story. You know. Anyway, I like R&B, and I love the blues. I just got the new. It's not new, but it's the Essential Taj Mahal record. Taj Mahal. I know nothing to do with you guys, but the blues artist, and yeah, I like the blues and R&B. Anything soulful. Okay. So no more questions at this time. How about what?
We've got one more right here.
What do you? What are you? Are you like an air conditioning salesman? Because I could use a little bit of breeze right now.
No, I have actually a question for you.
Okay.
Like like the Ozzy Osbourne has like some crazy stories, and Zakk Wylde has some crazy Ozzy Osbourne stories. Do you have some crazy stories about Paul Gilbert and Billy Sheehan and those guys?
Like what? Like risky kind of, like stuff that you can't talk about, like the stories we can tell, the stories we can tell now. Oh God, I can't do it now. I'm on the spot. I can always talk about it in the newspaper or the magazines and stuff, but then when I'm talking in front of like a 100 people, I'm like, I don't want to talk right now. Oh God, I don't know. Well, all the times that we opened all these great bands back in the day, Aerosmith, and what we did two back-to-back tours with Rush. Yeah, kind of like One Direction, kind of. And then we did like Bryan Adams. And I was just looking online on YouTube how Bryan Adams played in India, and is really big in India. Over the last decades. And this was kind of cool. One time when we were doing a little sound check, and Brian had this boxing ring. It was like a B stage, and it was like right in the middle of the audience, right? And it was a sound check, but he did "To Be With You." Like Brian sang "To Be With You," and I was touched beyond belief. I mean, that guy, he could sing the telephone book and it would sound good, But he sang "To Be With You" with it. Oh no, sound like cuts like a knife, Anyway, any other stories? Now, most of the stories are sexual. And like, they're all married now, so that just wouldn't be fair. Dude, you're just chomping at the bit. We'll get together later and I'll shock it.
We've got one more from right here. The hipster, I believe you referred to him as.
Oh, the hipster, right. I'm sorry, I don't know, anybody with a beard. I've been trying to grow a beard for 50 years.
So if you had to cover a song, if you had to do, just like Bryan Adams.
Hey, check this out. Just whisper in my ear.
So if you had to cover a song, which song would you do?
I've covered a lot of songs, actually.
Your favorite cover?
Well, my favorite song. Oh, God, man. Yeah. I have an album of covers. It's called Timeless, and it's like I did all popular female artists. I did Hero by Mariah Carey, Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper. The album's out there. A great version of I don't know if some of you people have heard of a band called the Carpenters back in the 60s. And I did a song called Superstar, and it was one of my favorite vocals, next to, To Be With You and all the ballads ones that I've done, great, but Superstar was the best. That was my favorite cover of all time. Yeah. And Hellbent for Leather. That sounds stupid, but yeah, Superstar. That was my favorite. I think that was it. Hey, well, hold on. No. We have like more talkers over here. Okay, what'd you say? What? What is it?
He said, do a part of the song.
Oh, I can't do it now. It's too good. Too good. My voice is too raspy right now. Can't do it.
All right, we've got another question from back here.
I'd like to ask, why Mr. Big? Why did you come up with this name of Mr. Big?
Oh, I've never been asked that question before. Paul Gilbert totally denies this, but everybody came up with different names. I wanted to have the band wanted to call it Red House for some reason. I went like into Jimi Hendrix, and I thought it would be kind of cool, Red House. And Pat Torpey came up with he was like military politics, and he came up with like Hawks and Doves, you know? And I go, Guns N' Roses, Pat. I mean, it's not really indicative to what we're doing, but, and Paul came up with this, and dude, I swear to God, as soon as he hears that I said this again, he's gonna go, I never said that. He wanted to call the band Mars Needs Women. And like, I swear to God, he did, like a sci-fi movie, Mars Needs Women. And then Pat Torpey went, you know, that one thing that we kind of agreed on, that we really liked music from the British invasion of the 70s. And like I said before, the band Free, with my idol, Paul Rogers, Paul Kossoff, Simon Kirke, Andy Fraser was a bass player, and we kind of emulated this band. And so Pat was looking through some Free albums, and an obscure song on one of the albums is called Mr. Big, and that's how we got it. And plus it looks good on a t-shirt, yeah, and a condom. I know I'm trying to be PC and everything, but I'm telling you, we used to sell those at the gigs. They were a huge seller.
We've got one more question in the back.
Oh yeah, take your time because, hey, how we doing, Marcus?
Somebody's running for an electric guitar, but this still doesn't work, so.
Electric guitar, oh my gosh, okay. That one's working? Man, oh man. I wonder, sorry, what happened? Oh, okay. It'll probably work, it'll work tomorrow in the hotel. Then we're gonna have to invite everybody back to the hotel room. Not you. That's too trouble. It's trouble written all over your forehead. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what's your favorite Paul Gilbert instrument?
It's Paul's birthday, so I'm going to give this one. I'm going to let it to you. It's okay we talk about Paul. What do you mean instrument? Like his guitars, all this stuff? That Fireman guitar that he's got is really cool. But you know what? Paul Gilbert, when I first met him, he was first of all, he's 6'4", right? A prolific, just an amazing guitar player. But he had like Dayglow green and orange amp flyers, you know, and like he had spangled pants, and some big old hair came in, and he's like, but he used to put fringe on his guitar. Is he the one that came up with like putting guitar picks on a drill bit just to make it go faster, because that's all you guys wanted to hear back in the 80s and 90s. How fast can you play? So you get this fast. Anyway, I don't really know any of the other guitars that I like. I like them all. So that was an interesting question. Not really. No, it was not good. Yeah, singer.
We have a young man right here who hopefully will do better. Okay, no pressure, but.
This is more of a mental question. If you could change your band name to something else, what would you change it to?
Led Zeppelin. You're not using it. Yeah, I don't know. I never, there was one silly name that we thought of too. Wild Blue Yonder. Yeah, can you imagine, Billy Sheehan, Paul Gilbert, Pat Torpey, and that's singer in Wild Blue Yonder. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. The new hit by Wild Blue Yonder. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with Mr. Big. Anyway, but what about you? What would you? Do you have a band name that you are you an artist? I mean, do you play music? I'm coming to you. Do you play music?
I don't exactly play music, I listen to it.
That's half the battle. That's wow. I think everybody here shares in the same opinion. Yeah. So, what kind of band name? We're grasping for straws now. Why don't you have a seat? But thank you. All right. Oh man.
All right, so we have sorry, one second, Eric. We've got one more question.
One more question
From a
before.
gentleman from a place that you've actually been to quite recently.
Eric, I have a question for you.
Texas.
Not really. Which is your best song from Mr. Big in terms of songwriting?